Hi. Okay, so that night when I went to bed, of course, it was on my mind all night about 9/11, of course, and I had another dream, and basically what it was there was chaos. It was back around the time where there was castles, and back in the time where there was knights like armored knights, and I kept thinking of the time, uh, and the where it was, and it was like we were in this medieval, it's like a medieval time, and there was this big castle, and all of a sudden everybody just started, and I want to say the trumpet sounded. It's like almost every time God gives me a dream, there's a trumpet sound. And it's really awesome. I really wish I could have told this a long time ago because it was so much more exciting, and I could remember it like it was that happened that day. So I'm trying to remember, and all I know is, of course, everybody was all excited, and the trumpet sounded, and everybody was running, and all I know is in my head I knew that if everybody got into this castle, that they would be saved, that they would go to heaven. And so all these people were running, and it just chaos everywhere. And I got into that castle, and the big huge door just slammed. And so I knew I was safe. And but in the castle, there wasn't that many people. It's not like you were all tight, bundled up around each other. It wasn't that many people. It was kind of quiet, and then all of a sudden, I looked up, and the castle ceiling wasn't there. It was like open, and you could see the sky. So it was like this big square castle on the outside, and the inside it was just open. And excuse me, sorry. So I was just, I knew that I was safe. And then all of a sudden you heard this outside. You just heard a bunch of ranting and raving and fighting, and it was terrible to listen to out there. And then all of a sudden I looked up, and there was this big huge ball, but of course I knew it was a bomb after it hit the ground. But I looked up and I saw this ball, it was huge, and it was covered in the American flag. It's like this big round ball with the American flag attached to it, round, and it hit the ground 4 times. It would hit, and it would bounce, and then would hit again, and it would bounce, and it would hit again, and it hit 4 times. And I knew that out there it was just chaotic. It was fighting. People were dying out there, and I woke up. It was a short dream, um, but within that week, I was in my car. I just left home. I was going to work, and I turned on the radio, and I don't remember what station. I usually listen to 92 or 95.7 or 93.3, or it was something like that. And all of a sudden, this news broadcast came on, and it said that Afghanistan was bombed by the Americans 4 times. and I could not believe what I was hearing. I then realized at that moment that God was telling me, was confirming my first dream, and that my husband was right, and I was a prophet, or I, maybe not a prophet, maybe, I don't know, saw visions, that God was giving me a gift. And of course, that time I realized that, but I still, it's like I still couldn't believe it. But I had to believe it because of what happened, but I really didn't know how to take it. And you know what? I think I had another dream after that, and it was another like war dream, but as it wasn't like these. Um, it was it when God gave me dreams before, um, anything that was godly, anything that was godly. I gotta plug my computer in. Um, uh, anything anything that was godly, was I could just I remembered as soon as I woke up. I'd remember it. You know, when you have these dreams and you just don't remember. As soon as you wake up, you just instantly forget. And most of the ones that were from God, uh, was had the trumpet sound, and I'd have goosebumps, and I would just be excited, and I knew it was from God when I woke up. So, but you know what? I had that, and I had another dream, and then after that dream, my dreams stopped, and I don't remember how many years after that I actually got saved. Well, so yeah, about 10 years ago. So it was like a year or two after that I actually got saved. And of course, I've already told you that story. So, um, yeah, it was amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here. And now that I'm on the dream subject, I might just tell you a few more of my dreams that I had in my past, and maybe some that you can interpret. So, thank you for listening.